to be reading a monologue from Dreaming Backwards by Kelly Powell. Nell is a college student that has been unhappy all of her life, and she is talking about committing suicide. Have you ever had a dream and suddenly you realize that you're dreaming? And if you know that you're dreaming, then you can control what's going to happen next. When I have an episode, it's exactly like that, only backwards. Sometimes when I'm sad, I sit and make lists of reasons not to kill myself. My mother's always at the top of my list. I love her, and I know that if I died, she'd be devastated. Next is usually my little sister. She's had enough go wrong in her life. I'd be sad without really knowing her. I try to stay alive for her sake. Next are usually my friends. But when you want to kill yourself, it's hard to think rationally about who your friends are, you know? You think that they'll hate you behind your back, or they even want you dead. I'm not saying it makes any sense, but you can think it anyway. The first time I tried to kill myself, I was 10. When I woke up the next morning, I was relieved. I was happy that I hadn't succeeded. And for a while, I was happy to be alive. Until I tried again. I've lost count, and they were all cries for help. I tried to poison myself, drown myself, suffocate myself, throw myself in the traffic. And now when I wake up, after taking every sleeping pill in arm's reach and washing it down with a bottle of wine, I'm never, ever relieved. I feel trapped. I feel desperate. I feel like even more of a failure. And sometimes I think that the reason I can't kill myself is because I'm already dead and in hell. This is a living hell. There's not a better description than that. They say suicide is taking the easy way out. Let me tell you, it's not that easy. Your physical drive to live undermines your mind's desire to die. Your instincts to breathe are hard to overcome. You can't bear another second of misery, but your heart just refuses to stop beating. It has some nerve. When I ended up in the hospital, I looked at all the other people around me. There was an 80-year-old woman there who had been in and out of psych wards since she was my age. She stared into space all day, crying. And every day she would look at me and ask, "Why won't they just let me die?" I didn't have an answer. I realized that was my future. I understood with perfect clarity that I was never going to get better. I can make everyone think I'm okay, that I'm coping, that I'm normal. But I've never been okay. And I'll never be okay. I will always be one bad day away from killing myself. Until I'm dead. I spend my life trying to delay what I know is inevitable. That any day could be my last.